Guten Morgen, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome to another Wrapping It Up 1, 2, 3 with Michi and Friends. How are you? Hello, hello. And of course, welcome to all of the watchers in the bushes and in the forest. Thank you so very much. And replay watchers, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone in chat. I see Jennifer Redgate is here, Judy Clover Flick, Jackie Beckler, MCC Monica, the Butt Files. Good morning. Hello, hello. Let's see who else is here. Crochet Loving Mariana is here. Heidi, Jerry, hello. Debbie Craver, hello. Heidi. Hello, everyone. Lena, Nena, Banana, Crochet, Crochet Loving Leanie. Oh, I see a lot of members, and hello, members. And members, the member blanket is headed to Florida. It is actually headed to our lovely Leanie. She is the first stop in Florida. Hello, Linda. How are you? I think if I didn't get you guys, if I didn't say hi, I will just keep chatting in the chat. How is everyone? I just had, oh, thank you so much. I made that. It's a pattern by Tiffany Hansen. It's actually called, I think, her first t-shirt or her first top, something like that. But it's Tiffany Hansen, Crochet with Tiffany Hansen. It's very simple, and it's actually her yarn as well. But I double checked her website and there is no yarn posted right now. So I do not know what the colorway was called, but it is a bamboo and Sorona, I believe, is the corn plant based yarn. So it's a bamboo and a corn plant based fiber. Very, very soft, very, very nice. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it's going to be super hot today, so I thought it's time to break out a t-shirt. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's straight today. I didn't have time to jazz it up, so that's just me, fresh out of the shower, blow dried my hair for you guys. No, and for me, of course. I'm going to get our timer set because if you're new here, what we do on Saturday mornings, we grab 3 or more projects or chores or maybe nothing. Maybe you just want to relax, enjoy the time. But we're going to grab a project. We set a timer for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, we switch projects. Hello, Ramona. Hello. Mama number 2. Luna is good. She's right over there. Luna, you want to say hi? Nope. Not interested. She's got her little something on the floor she's playing with. How is the lake? How is the temperature where you are? Because it's going to be a hot one for us here in Oklahoma today. It's already 67 degrees outside. It's only 9:49 and the high will be 92. 92. That's summertime. That's crazy summertime weather. Good morning, Jen. Hello, and hello everyone coming over from Cary. Thank you so very much. Hello, Jen Reeves. Yes, anybody else I missed? Jackie Beckler is here. Yes, well, the funny thing is they had to make me 2 more hangs. There was like a little, I don't know if this was like a brand new colorway and it's handmade in a shop in Texas because the back looks a little different. The back pulled a little different. You see that on the bottom? That's the other 2 hangs. But it's still cool. I still love it though. It's still nice. But I do have some more of her yarn. I want to make another one of the tops. Or maybe, make my own little top. I thought about a scalloped collar here, a little bit of scallop detail, maybe some scallops down here. So yeah, but I still have some other colorways of her yarn. And who is there? Eight's enough. Hello, happy spring. Probably mostly lurking today because I'm on grandma duty. Oh, enjoy those grandbabies. Hello, Tank. How could you forget? No, just playing. Good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So, yeah, let's get the timer out. right here. We're going to set it for 30 minutes. What are you going to be working on? What's in your cup? I have water. I have not had time to get coffee yet. I actually want to get me some tea later. It's the allergies, you know. It's the allergies. Everything is blooming outside. All the stuff flying around. Oh, you thought today was Sunday? No, give us one more day. My hair is just a mess. I'm sorry. Okay. So I got a few projects here. I was working on Ramona's, but that requires me to think a little bit more because I'm working on her sleeves. So that's something that I have to do off air. I'm just going to make too many mistakes and then I'm going to have to frog. But I was going to work on something else for her, but she can't see that. So, and since she's in the chat, I don't, because it's a surprise. So I'm not gonna get that out. That's just gonna go down there. I have this snood I think I'm gonna work on. It's this Bundle of Love Lion brand. Super cute colorway. It's called the Weathered Wood. Weathered Wood. This is a pretty big skein. This has 688 yards. So I started like a snood. It's you know, one of the wider scarves that you can wrap around your neck and also kind of use it as a hood. Half double crochet, super simple, but I did not keep the hook with the project. I know it was a Furl Streamline resin and it was a light, it was almost matching the color of the yarn and I can't find it. So I'm like, the yarn itself recommends a 6 millimeter, but I know I did not use a 6. I used either a 5 or a 5.5. So I got another one out. It's an eye hook and we're going to go ahead and give that a try and see if the stitch looks like it's an I. It's either an I or it's a H. I'm just not 100% sure. I don't know. Does that ever happen to you guys? I need to start using my numbered stitch markers. I really do. Yeah, doesn't it work up really nice? I think it pulls really good. I like the way it works up. Yes. You're drinking perfectly mint tea, finishing up some whips. Nice. Awesome, awesome. Good morning, Lori. Did you with a sick dog and not feeling well? I have a hurt puppy at home. Well, he's not a puppy. He's our grandpa Joe. He is our beagle mix. He's our oldest dog at home, and he got hurt Thursday night. Did I have a package delivered? Yes. Yes, you did. It's over there. Do you want me to go get it? Ramon, I got me a package. I put it on the kitchen counter. I'll be right back. What? Who passed away? Carla N. Oh, no. Okay. Michi, I got my package. Will open Tuesday. Ooh, awesome, Jen. Okay. Yeah, he's okay. My doggy is okay. He got hurt. He got injured on his ear. Of course, there was blood everywhere, and we didn't know where it was coming from. And he bled all over the tile in the kitchen. It was bad. And he was shaking, and he was so scared. All we heard was it was dark. All we heard was a big truck come by, speeding by so fast. We heard Harley Joe go, their sound, like really loud cry. And then he comes in and he was blood on his ear everywhere, blood on his chin. Of course, it made it look all worse because his fur is white and with some black spots. So by the time we got him cleaned up and then we had him outside, let him calm down, let that coagulate. And then David used some super glue. It was just his ear, thank God. And he had a little on his neck, a little scratch, but he's okay. But he was very, very shook up. He was shaking, and I slept with him that night, Thursday night. I slept with him that night because he was so scared. but he was doing good yesterday. He did not eat, but he drank and he did his business. So that's a good sign. And he wasn't shaking anymore. So hopefully he's going to be okay. I'm going to go grab that little package real fast. Okay? So I'll be right back. Let's see what it is. And are you sure this is it, Ramona? It's like this little black package. It's squishy. It's squishy. It is. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. We got a little, yeah, shock. That's what I'm thinking too. Thank you very much, Tina. I made that with Tiffany Hanson's yarn. It's a, ooh, you got some t-shirt yarn, Ramona? And it's so nice. Did you want me to make a purse for little grandbaby? Or this is nice, you guys. Okay, so this is Temu. Ramona is the Temu queen right here. And this is t-shirt yarn. There you go. That is, oh my gosh, so nice. I've worked with t-shirt yarn before. The last nice t-shirt yarn I worked with was from Bennett. He has a YouTube channel, but this is excellent. Ramona, do you remember what you paid for this? This is some nice t-shirt yarn. Soft. Oh, this is nice. Very nice. Thank you very much, Monique. Thank you, thank you. Ramona, is she? Yes. Yes. So this is with granddaughter in mind. Okay. This is excellent yarn. Wow. I think this is one of the nicest t-shirt yarns. Better than Big Twist and anybody. I'm sorry, Bennett, but this is nice. This is really nice. I'm gonna have to, yeah. So you have some pictures for me, some inspirations, photos, and then oh, that's nice. Like a little palette cleanser, under $10 for both of them. Wow. I know, say what you will. I mean, it's Temu. I mean, I don't like they do have a warehouse here in America. They do, but it's just the production and all that. I just always with the sustainability and the ethics behind these Chinese shops. But that yarn is 10 out of 10. So from the feel, now I'm going to work with it and then I'll let you know for sure. But if you are looking for some t-shirt yarn, dang, this is nice. This is good. This is good yarn. You did good, Ramona. That's excellent. Okay, so let me see where I'm at here. Right here. Let's just give this a try with the Furls eye hook. The timer needs to start now. All right, get set. Go. 1, 2, 3. Loose ends. Yes, loose ends is Bennett. I'm sorry. Yeah. Bennett is his name, but it's loose ends. Yes, loose ends. Excellent yarn. Excellent t-shirt yarn. Canada. Yes. I got some of his. I made a little purse. It's excellent. No problems, no hand pain, no. But that one, I'm going to compare it. I'll compare it because that's really nice. Wow. I can actually see making a wearable with that. No kidding. It's so soft. All right. Let's get some yarn. I got a little up. There it is. Got hung up in there. And hello, Margie. Hello, Monica. And yeah, thank you so much, Margie. It's a pattern by Tiffany Hanson, Crochet with Tiffany Hanson. It's called, I think, My First Tee or My First T-shirt. Very simple. Worked it up within like a couple of days. It is super easy. I made it actually at the retreat, at the crochet retreat in Colorado. So not the last one, but the one before. Oh no, what is going on here? Okay. I need to pull it out. I need to get it out. Got a little a little yarn barf. That's all right. If you don't know what yarn barf is, that's what that is. When you pull out some from the center and it's all tangled, but it's all good. It's all good. There you go. Now that's a really nice t-shirt yarn. So if you have any inspiration photos or anything that you had in mind, Ramona, just go ahead and let me know, and I will work with it. Oh, I'm so excited. Hello, Leslie. How is California? The problem with Temu yarn is that unless you have the exact shop name, some of them are crappy. Well, maybe she can show me tomorrow, and then I can figure out what it was. You were gifted some velvet yarn. Mainstays velvet, better than any I have touched. I cannot pull it apart. Nice. The Mainstays chenille from Walmart. I love making cows with that. I just absolutely love making cows with it. It doesn't fuzz. It doesn't, come off. It's really nice. But I wish they had more colors. Mainstays chenille, they don't have that many colors, and that sucks. No, this is Tiffany Hansen's yarn, actually. This is a hand-dyed plant-based yarn out of Texas. This is, and of course, I can't remember the name of it. Mama Riz, if you're here, if you're lurking, she has gone there in person before to this yarn shop. Yeah, it's summer, not spring. Absolutely. It's summer here today, too. I got my little Birkenstock sandals on, letting my toes breathe. I do have jeans on, but it is so warm. Gonna be so warm today. All right, let me see if this is the right hook. Because I either used an I hook or I used an H hook. So let me see. Did I go one hook down on the yarn? Because the yarn recommends a 6. And I thought, no, I don't want to do a 6. Let's scoot back a little bit. Sorry. Nope, I think it was a 5. Yep, I think I need a 5. Hold on, we can fix that. There we go. Got a 5. Beautiful furls. Did you guys see the new furls? Odyssey number 2 colors, purple and turquoise. Beautiful. But I've been really good. I have not been buying any yarn. I have not been buying anything. And let me tell you, I had a $15 Michaels coupon and it expired. I let a $15 voucher expire. I feel terrible about it. I could have gotten something else other than yarn. I could have gotten, supplies, maybe a pretty something for the house, but no, I let it expire. But it's okay. Yep, it was a 5mm. Okay. I'm glad I got that figured out. Okay, so I'm going to keep this hook with it. Fiber Lady Yarn Shop, you got it. Yes, Racine. She's here. Hello, hello. She knows this shirt. It's Fiber Lady. Do you remember what the colorway was called? Because I know it was a special one. It was one that she had added at the end, but then it's not part of it. Because I know she has like an onyx, like black, and then I have the aqua colored one, and I have the red, but I don't remember what this one was called. It was Moon something or Wood something. I can't remember. It's going to be cooler today, 92. That's what's going to be here, 92. Yes, like the purple one. Thank you. Gilded Loop. Hello, Matt. How are you? And congratulations on your first live. I was there. I went there early before you started. I left you a little super sticker because I didn't know if I could make it at lunch or not, but I was there kind of toward the end. If you guys don't know Matt yet, go check him out. He's filling up his yarn room with a lot of yarn hauls. Tank says, may I suggest something? Write on a piece of paper the size of hook or put the hook in the project bag. That's what I normally do, Tank. I have a hook with all the projects. But you know what? Hold on a second. I can check the bag. But this was with another project. Hold on. Maybe it is in the bottom of the bag because it's in the project in the bag with this one. And maybe it's in here. I didn't look. I totally didn't look. Okay, so this is the hook for the blanket. I got the knife. Nope, it's not in here. But that's what it was. It was in the bag with this blanket. Yep. But that's what I normally do. I normally have the hook with the project. But I don't know what happened. And I know exactly what the hook looks like. I have a bruise right here. I have a bruise right here. And this is from the tubs. When I moved around the tubs from the garage, all the yarn tubs, that's what happens. I bruise very easy. Yes. My husband noticed it yesterday too. He was like, who did that to you? And I said, nobody did that. I did that myself. I'm clumsy. I bumped into stuff. It was from the tubs, from the yarn tubs. He was like, no, you tell me who did that. I was like, nobody, myself. And I probably have more bruises. Who knows where else? But this is the one I definitely noticed. And that actually happened like a week ago. And it's just now coloring. I write on a stitch marker with a permanent part mark the number of the hook, and then I stick it in the starting chain corner. Ah, good one. Barbara Riggle, hello, how are you? Well, see, I should use my notebooks more. So if you're a notebook, I have notebooks, and I should just write my projects like I should. And I've started doing it, and then I'm slacking because I usually write down what I'm working on with what yarn and what crochet hook. But then I also have these really neat stitch markers that have numbers on them. I got those from Brenda's Loops, Knots and Loops. Brenda's Knots and Loops, Loops and Knots. Is it Loops and Knots or Knots and Loops? Brenda, Knots and Loops. I think that's what it is. And I need to start using them. My members will see, because that is one stitch marker that's on the traveling member blanket. And Lori, if you're still here, if you saw my comment, I answered your comment, because if you want to participate, since you are in Oklahoma, we can add you. You would be before Kendall and then before it comes back to me. If you're interested, let me know. Because now it's in Florida, and then it's going to go up to Georgia, and then it's going to go up the East Coast, and then it's going to go to Tennessee, and then North Carolina, all of those places. Brenda is coming back. Oh, that's wonderful. Yay. Yesterday was Ursula's birthday, you guys. Remember Ursula? I miss her. She's our OMG Granny Square, Ursula. It was her birthday yesterday. I haven't seen her in over a year. Knots and Loops. That's it. Knots and Loops. Yes, she was our Stanley Cake Queen. Because I lose the notebook to forget to put a piece of paper in there with it on there. Yes, I just found that was the quickest and easiest. Absolutely. Yeah. Jeremy, I am like that. I will get in cuts and bruises and don't even know where they come from. Well, yeah, that sometimes I'm like looking at my legs. I'm like, where'd that come from? But this one, I know where that came from. Because I was crawling around in the garage, stacking up tubs. stuff, making those mystery boxes, carrying those mystery boxes to the mail. I still have a bunch, but I'm getting them all out. Getting them all out. I have one, if anybody is curious, I have one big mystery box left, and then I'm making 18, I believe, small ones. For some reason, I don't like this hook with the yarn. Let's try something else. Let me try. And guess what? I did have a purple, but I don't know what size it is. I think it's an H or an, but I don't, I need, see, the sticker is gone. That's why I kind of like the new Odysseys, because it has it engraved here, but I like the old Odysseys. I like the weight of them, and the body shape is a little different. Let me see this. I think that's a 5. I think this is a 5. Let's give it a try. I get old lady bruises. Just touching it, I get hematomas. How do you get more information about possible purchasing one of your mystery boxes? Give me a email. Send me an email. But I can tell you, I have little 12 by 9 by 4 boxes that I fill up with approximately 6 to 7. There's usually a cake in there, and then some hanks, and just a, you know, a variety of yarn, nice yarn. And then I have the $75 and the $90, and I have one of those boxes left of the you can either do $75 or $90. And I usually fill up a big poly bag of yarn and put it in the box. And the $90 is usually, I cannot close the bag, and there's usually maybe some loose in there, just to give you the sizes. The box is 18 by 14 by 12. It's a big box. Apologies, Michi. What was the pattern of the name? It was called My First T-Shirt. It's Tiffany Hansen. It's crochet with Tiffany. Let me look it up real quick. Let's see here. I'll show you. I want to say My First T-Shirt. All right, there she is. It's your first crochet t-shirt, step-by-step tutorial. Yeah, it's called Your First Crochet T-Shirt. That's what it's called. Your First Crochet T-Shirt by Crochet with Tiffany. That's what it is. Your First Crochet T-Shirt. Look that up. Google that one. Actually, YouTube that one. I'm going to come back over here because I wanted to give my 5 memberships today. I have 5 gifted memberships to give away, and I'm going to do that today. I was going to, yeah, and just email me. You found the pattern? Nice. It's really easy. It's really easy. And she's an excellent teacher. Give her a subscribe and a like. Membership gifting. Here we go. Sending 5. See who gets them. Let's see. Mima D crochets, and there's Monique D. Look at you. And Jennifer Redgate, I'm so happy you're back. And then Great Granny C and Nobi 91010. Congratulations, Mima, Monique, Jennifer, Great Granny C, and Nobi. Nobi or Nobby. Welcome, welcome. All right, let me get out of that. Let's do a little welcome members. Nice. All right. Yep, I think that's a 5 millimeter. My cat is very needy and wants petted a lot. He pinches my legs with his teeth and leaves little bruises. That's what Luna does to Ramona. Whenever Ramona walks around, Luna will little nibble on her legs. She hasn't done that to me. She'll come over here, but I think she's snoozing somewhere. She was out playing around earlier, so now, yep, it works better with the, but I know I started this with a streamline hook, so I don't know. But then again, it is kind of a little bit warmer today, and my hands are a little bit more clammy. Okay. I think I'm going to go, and I'm going to use that whole skein of yarn. It's probably going to be double that size. Let me refresh my chat. And hello, Zach. Hello, Samantha. Good morning. How are you today? How is Canada? Has spring arrived in Canada yet? Tina, Zach, Demetra, Serena. I don't know. Or is it still winter? Do you still have snow? I can't believe we're having 92 degrees today. Whoops, there's another one. Everybody's saying hi. I'm better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday morning, I got some sad news. Aw. Okay, yeah, don't share if you're not ready, but we're here for you. You know that, Zach. Judy says I may be in and out today because they are finally getting rid of the tree stump. Yay! I know. Finally. Aw, Jeremy, yes, those little nibbles are literally love bites from your cat. Yes. Mine never did. My cats don't nibble or bite or anything. But Luna, she only does it when she wants her attention. When she wants to pay attention to her. It is getting warm in here. 69 degrees on outside. Gloria is here. Hello. What are you working on today? What are your plans for today? Are you gonna go outside, spend time outside? Or are you gonna stay home, relax? I think I'm gonna go get me a coffee later, or iced coffee, and then clean up, finish the boxes, and rest. That's my plan. I need some rest. Maybe a nap even. I had a cat when I was a teen that would slap and bite anyone that, yeah. I had a cat. His name was Beetlejuice. He was a gray tabby. I rescued him when I was, I don't know, maybe 10, 8, maybe I was younger than that. 2nd grade, perhaps. And that cat, when you left your big toe, your naked big toe out of your covers, he would bite it. No matter who you were. You saw that big toe and he would bite it. You had to put socks on or something, but if it was a naked big toe, my husband learned that. I did, and then my cousin, when they stayed over one night, oh, it was hilarious. Beetlejuice he lived a long life. He stayed with my grandma and my aunt when we moved to America. And then he even traveled, he even moved with them to Hungary from Germany. He lived a long life. think he was over 20 years old. And he only died because he got hit by a car because that old man thought he could cross the road, but didn't make it. It's 1 Celsius? No way, Zach. So you're still in the dead on winter. Wow. We're going to have like 30, what is that, 32? 92 degrees? What's 92? Hey Siri, what's 92 Fahrenheit and Celsius?
33.33 degrees
I was
Celsius.
close. I was close. It's 33. We're going to have 33 today. Wow. All right, here we go. Coming to the end. And turn. Wow. That's winter. I'd rather have cold than this heat. It's just because this heat is the humidity. It's so muggy outside. And then if it would cool off overnight, I would be just fine with that. Or if we could open the windows, but it's just too humid. Okay, I gotta get this little knot going. I wish I could get all that. Trying to work this yarn barf, get rid of that. It's 62 here in Virginia, but temps are supposed to drop to the 40s. Nice. I like that. That's spring. 40s and 50s is spring to me. I had a cat that attacked my sock and tried to get the socks off my feet. Her name was Powder. She lived till she was 18 and she only passed because of feline dementia. So did you have to feed her at the end? Oh my goodness. Wow, Jeremy. I love the name Powder. Was she white? Was she a white cat? I've always had at least a cat. I mean, of course, I had lots of cats and lots of dogs, but I'm always, even as a child, we always had at least a cat. We had some fish before, we had birds, we had a dog, but there was always a cat. I had a cat like that, the big toe, that was so funny. I know. It hurt though, but he was goofy. His name was Beetlejuice. He would bite that toe. Never bite anything else. He would never scratch you, bite you, anything. It's just that toe. 79 high to 85 tomorrow, 65 Monday. Yeah, it's going to cool off a little bit at the beginning of the week next week, but then it's going to go back up to the 80s. So I think, I know I don't want to say it because Ramona says, I would say it's safe to say winter is over, but you never know. You never know. We had a cat named Seagrams. Seagrams. She had 7 toes on each paw. A polydactyl, yes. A Hemingway cat. That's so cool. Trish says, she is trapped on my recliner with 2 cats in my lap. They force me to... Oh, they force you to crochet. Yes. It's the cat's fault, Trish. You're too funny. When my pets come, you saw that on my little short, Amelie, she would not leave me alone. I had to put it down. I had to put my crochet down and just throw that ball for her. Throw it, throw it, throw it. My husband gave her this golf ball because she loves balls, but she chews them up. We've bought the most, they say that you cannot destroy, your dog cannot destroy this. She destroys it in minutes. We've tried them all. We went to Petco, PetSmart. We bought the durable, the best toy ever, and she chews them up. So he gave her a golf ball, and I am terrified with her walking around with that golf ball in her mouth. I said, she's going to swallow that one day. And he's like, no, she won't. But at least it lasts. That's the longest toy she's had. Yep. And that last one she got was a really expensive ball, and it said it was undestructible, is what it said. Not for her. You had an iguana for a while. Is it the iguanas that are in the trees in Florida that fall down? Is it iguanas? I thought that was such a funny fact, and I really was hoping to see one of those while we were down there, but we didn't. A bearded dragon. Honey's cousin had 2 Siamese cats named Gunsmoke. Yes, they were both called Gunsmoke. That's hilarious. Well, there were twinsies. Those are pretty cats. I have a little calendar at work on my wall. And was it March? Or is it? Yeah, March, I think, was a Siamese. Or is a Siamese cat. Beautiful cats. Those are really pretty. And then I love those little munchkin cats with those little folded ears, the Scottish folds. Those are so cute. Oh, no worries, Julia. How do you do? How is your Saturday? Are you having nice weather, or is it spring gloomy England, or is it springtime? And what are you working on? Yes, iguanas in the trees. And don't they fall if the temperatures drop or something? They just fall out of the trees? Like, that's what I think what was told. I really like how this works out. I think I used the right hook size. It looks good. Yeah, I think we're good. Unfortunate it is the iguanas, invasive species there. People have let pets out to survive. Oh my gosh. Never had a cat. I have a fear of cats. Okay. I had a pair of parrots and golden pheasants. It's nice there today, Julia. That's nice. They go into hibernation and fall. Yes, that's what they said. That they fall out of the trees. That's funny. Was there ever an animal that I wanted that I could never have? Yes, I wanted a pig. I want a pig. Like a little piggy. An itty mini piggy. Like a mini pig, you know? Like a little mini pig that can be in the house, that I can dress up. But my husband says there is no such thing as mini pigs. They will tell you it's a mini pig, and then 2 months later you have a 1,200-pound pig on your. I would love to have a pig or a goat, one of those fainting goats. The fainting goats and a pig. I would love that. Oh, there goes our first 30 minutes. All right, let me restart and pause it for a sec. I'm gonna stitch marker. No stitch marker. Okay. Let me find a stitch marker, and then we'll. I remember these. These are from Nisi. This was a long time ago, but it's autism awareness stitch markers. Come on, open up. Thank you. All right, got my stitch marker on it. I'm gonna put it up. I have to get 2 goats. They are social. Oh, okay, so I can't do just 1 goat. It has to be. Bridget has a tiny pig. Is it tiny though? I want a tiny one. Tiny, tiny. Swine smell yucky. But we could take a bath. We could give it a bath. We could dress it up. You know, one can hope. You know, a dream. At least dream. Okay. 5mm. I just didn't like the streamline, but then again, maybe it's because my hands were kind of clammy earlier, so I'll give that a try again later. All right, next. What's next here? I think I'm gonna grab this one. But first, let me just show you the little update of my subscriber count blanket. As you know, I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers for a big giveaway. It's always been my goal, the 3,000. I don't know why, but it's always been. So I've been making this blanket with the Heartland, Lion Brand Heartland yarns. This is just an example. This is the colorway Carlsbad. I'm not there yet. Right now, I am working with Hot Springs, which is the purple, and we need to get there because I'm running out. I'm running out. I thought I had another one, but this is already my second one. So I don't want to have to buy another purple. I need 10 more subscribers, guys, for a color change. So what I've been working on is this blanket with the blanket stitch, which is a single crochet and double double in the same stitch. And I started with the Yosemite. Then we went to Canyonlands, I believe it was called, and Hot Springs. So let me double check and make sure I'm telling you right. Yes, Yosemite, Canyonlands, Hot Springs. Next stop is Rocky Mountain. Nope, that's Glacier. That's it. That's the Rocky Mountain. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty green. Yep. This is the next color for the blanket. And then if there's anything left over of the color, it goes onto this one right here. And that is the wattle stitch, I believe it's called. Wattle? Was it wattle stitch? It was the last stitch that Mikey did a little tutorial on over at the Crochet Crowd. I think it was wattle. I think so. Whittle? Wattle? But I don't know. I don't know how many rows I can get out of this. But I need 10 more until color change, because it's instead of doing a temperature blanket, I thought, you know, hey, let's do a subscriber count blanket. And I call it a cozy, comfy subscriber count blanket. And we need to get to 2,623 to get to the next color. And I'm at 13. So 10 more, you guys. I think I'm going to pick this one out. And this is my feather stitch blanket. And my feather stitch blanket, I've been using my dots. And this is the 5mm dot. And here it is. It's growing with all the help of all my lovely subscribers, Mariana and Cynthia, Joyful Creation, and Deborah Richardson. They've sent me more of the mandala bonus bundle, and this is the satire, and I'm almost, I don't know, I still have a little bit to go, but I'm done with the yellows. I'm now in the reds. And this is the feather stitch. I had somebody ask me earlier in the little short I made, but this is the feather stitch. And I love the feather stitch with striped yarn. I did not color control it. I just let it go. I just let it just as it flows. I guess you could color control it, but I like the way it looks. It's really pretty. And that's the feather stitch. But first, water. Grab a drink. Hydrate. The tank blanket is getting its border. It's almost done. That's next. People doing realize the work and expense involved if they're outside in your area to keep ice to keep them cool. Oh, with bunnies? We had a bunny before. My niece has had 2 pigs. On the regular, I would babysit when she had to be away from her home. The last babysitting a pig job was for a month, and he ate through our internet cable. Oh no. Oh no. Is it weird I want to listen to Christmas songs? No, Zach. I have a Christmas channel on my car radio. All year long. Not weird at all. Not weird at all, buddy. Sing it, sing it, sing it loud. It's gonna be here sooner than we know. Gosh, it's already almost April. Bunnies and chicks. Ooh, little ducklings would be cute too. Do you ever watch those videos? There is a channel that has these little ducks and they put them in like a sink and then they have the camera going all day long and you can just watch them swim. Do you ever watch that? You want a pet snake? Ooh. Or a pet rat or a pet spider? Oh, yikes. See, you have a fear of cats. Mine is spiders, guys. Mm-mm. No. Do not care for spiders, but I do love sharks. I love sharks and I love giraffes. Eine Giraffe. Giraffe und Hai. A shark in Deutsch is Hai. Haifisch. Haifisch. Hai. The smell from pigs only comes from what they eat. Exactly. They're fed clean, then they smell better than most dogs. There you go. And you can take baths with the little piggies. Yeah, but that's never going to happen. My husband will not let me do that. And honestly, if I would ever get another pet, which we're not, don't worry, Ramona, we're not getting any more pets. I would love ein Dachshund, a little duckel, a little. You call it. How do you guys pronounce it? Dachshund? It's Dachshund. It's Dachshund. It's a hund, a dog, and he chases ducks. Not ducks, but you know, it's like they're hunter dogs. That's why they're called Dachshund. Hello, Dawn Erin. Hello. How are you? We're talking pets. You got cats, right? I have a Christmas channel and baby songs channel. Nice. Yeah, the baby songs. Well, it's like a Disney, maybe Disney, and there's another kids channel. Dachshund. Ja, it's Dachshund. Dachshund oder Dackel. Dackel is our nickname for the Dachshund. And I would love a little merled, like Finn, like if you guys know my Finn, the colors of him, my little mini Aussie. I would love to have a little Dachshund in that color. Oh, that would be so cute. But no more pets. No more pets. We have enough. Tank supplies me with daily videos. She supplies me with little videos from those little doggies, and they're so cute. We just watch them instead of getting one. And honestly, they're expensive here. Wow. Some of those dogs are crazy expensive. Yes, Baby Einstein. Yeah, that's a good show. I watched that with my daughter when she was little. Baby Einstein and the Bubble Guppies. My son's crazy cat that hunts me at night. Oh, that's hilarious. We had a cat. Her name was Ghost. I adopted her from an elderly patient. Oh my gosh, many years ago. This was 20 years ago, and my son was a little toddler. And when I brought her home, he didn't even know we had a cat for at least a week because she would only come out at night. That's why we named her Ghost. She was a beautiful Persian, and she lived, I want to say she was about 16 to 18 years old. And unfortunately, she passed away. My son was the one. Oh, we need to start the timer, guys. My son was the one who came home to her, passed away. That was sad. Losing a pet. Ugh. And then Frankie, we just lost her not too long ago. I need to call the vet because we're not getting her ashes, but we had them make a little paw print, and we haven't heard from them. So I need to check on that. It's been over a month. You have a Dachshund mix, Jeremy. Aw. Long hair, short hair. Aw. Hello, Rochelle. You got to go to work? Have a great day at work. And thanks for coming in. We raised wieners and German shepherds, and the wieners thought they were big as shepherds. They always do. The little doggies always think they're the bosses, the big ones. My little Amelie, the one in the little video, she's a Patterdale mini Aussie mix. They have the same mom as my mini Aussies, same mom, just a different dad. Whenever mom was in heat, the neighbor's Patterdale jumped the 6 foot fence and got to her first. So we got the oopsie litter, and she is half sibling with Finn and Lady, but she thinks she's the boss. She will snitch on them. She will bark them and like give them a talking to. That's what it looks like. She acts like she's like a little deputy. She's a bully sometimes. She's cute, but she can be a bully. She keeps them in line. Yep, switch projects. Oh, you woke the puppy up. Good morning, Sally Stevens. Oh, you've been sewing the tails on your socks. Finally finished. Yay! I've seen a lot of people make socks right now. Socks and slippers. Did you knit them, Sally, or did you crochet socks? You got to go to work at 3, but you're off tomorrow, Zach? Well, good. Well, I hope you have a good day at work and then enjoy your Sunday. So I am on an antibiotic right now. I just started it, and I think there may be a problem with it because I didn't even think of it. It's a capsule. And you know, with my alpha gal, which that acupuncture, I don't know if it's working or not, because I still have to take my allergy medicine, because I took that medicine and it's in a capsule, and I'm thinking that gelatin in those capsules, they made me break out this morning, and so I had to take allergy medication because I didn't eat anything. It was just the medicine I took. So I may have to change antibiotic. Didn't even think of that. My brother brought over his Rottweiler one day, and the neighbor's Bicon Free, is that how you say that? Chased him down the street. Hilarious. I am not a friend of Rottweilers. My mom got attacked when I was a baby by a Rottweiler in Germany, and that dog chewed up her leg. It was terrifying. That is one dog. Oof, I don't know. I guess it's just the trauma behind it. Thursday I worked 10 and a quarter hour day, and my feet hurt. Yeah, I hear ya. On my feet every day, all day long. Can you dump it out? The antibiotic? I'm just going to take it to work. Maybe somebody else needs to use it. All packaged for me on my live are going out today. Ooh, you got a big haul going. I've been going to the post office and UPS every day, but I still need to send out more. But I wanna have it all shipped out by Wednesday next week, guys. I wanna have it all shipped out by Wednesday. Tuesday we're going to Bijan. Is that how you call it? Bijan Francais. We're going to the college Tuesday evening. We have a little welcoming banquet. And they were so nice. They even asked me for my dietary restrictions. So I'm excited. My daughter is excited. I'm nervous. I am very nervous. I am more nervous with my daughter than with my son. I know it's probably because she's a girl. They're going to the same college, but I am excited but also terrified. I want to take her to a self-defense class this summer. And I'm going to go and buy some pepper spray. It's just scary. You know, you want your child to experience college life, of course, but then you just see all these horror stories. I'm just nervous. Empty the capsules and take it without it? I don't think you're supposed to do that. I guess I could. But even then, I would think it's cross-contamination because the medicine was in those capsules. I'm going to take another dose, and if it does it again, then I know. Because I need to take it. I need to take it because I got boo-boo toes right now, guys. I don't know if you remember when I did the St. Jude's walk in September. I wore the wrong shoes and got blisters in my big toes, and I'm still dealing with it. So now she put me on some antibiotics, and if it doesn't help, I have to go to the podiatrist. And there's one doctor I cannot, is the foot doctor. I don't want to go. So I hope the antibiotics will take care of it. And if I have to deal with a rash, I'll have to deal with a rash. Yeah, you're not supposed to do caps. There are some capsules you can, Zach. There are some that you can. There are some medicines that you can do it, and you can mix it with food. But generally, you're not supposed to. All right. Anybody? Hi, Cindy Lou. Hello, hello. Oh, no, Tank. That's not good. Turning the... I can't stand people touching my feet. I don't mind a pedicure. But then when it comes to the massage, I'm like, ooh, a little bit cringe. But I had foot surgery, and I think it's just that. Because when I had foot surgery, the recovery was terrible. Terrible. And I think that's what is in my mind. You know, when I think of the foot doctor, it just brings those memories back. Yeah. I think I'm just a little traumatized from foot surgery. And that was in 2011. That was after my mother passed away. So I think it was just a bad year. You know, when you think about it, my mom passed away, and then I had to have some foot surgery. So yeah, it wasn't the best year. And I think that's why I've been a little non-compliant with my toes. My bones are so brittle from prednisone. Yes, Tank. That's a bad side effect right there. Yeah. Running to the store. We're driving. You're so funny. That's what I always tell my coworker. She was, I'm gonna go run over. I'm like, just take the car. We're just being goofy. We're being goofy. I like that humor, Zach. You get me. I get you. Are there vegan capsules? Yes, they are. There are vegan medications. My vitamins are vegan. They just have a different, what do you call that, binder? Like a different, my iron gummies, for example, they're plant-based. And some gummies have the pork gelatin, but I had to pay attention to that when I got my vitamins. That was your year last year, Michelle? I'm sorry. Ooh, your hubby had nerve damage after her surgery? Yeah, after surgery. Like I said, this surgery was 15 years ago, and I still don't have feeling on the top of my foot. It feels like it's asleep. You know how you have that funny feeling? That's what it feels like. And it's been 15 years. And I did all the little exercises I was supposed to, with the golf ball, rolling around, all the stretches, and yeah. But I guess once they go in there and cut around and break everything and do what they need to do, yeah. Yeah, a different binder. Hello, Kivia. You got it. They removed the sigmoid. My hubby had the same. Oh. They removed his sigmoid colon. That's invasive. Well, Tuesday's going to be exciting. It's going to be a stressful week because my boss will be back. I thought I would have a really nice week this week, but it was still busy. Busy. But she will be back, and we are cram-packed. But Tuesday, no matter what, I am going to that banquet with my child. Our colors are going to be blue and gold. Blue and gold. And a little bit of red. Those are going to be the college colors. I want to make her a blanket. I'm going to make her a blanket and maybe like a little carpet or something for her room. Feels like pins and needles. It's not pins and needles. It's just like the tickle. Like that, not painful or whatever. It just feels like the top of it is just funny. Thank you so much, Erica. It's your first t-shirt by Tiffany Hansen, Crochet with Tiffany. And it's super comfy too. I like that yarn. It's the Ecolux. But I don't remember the colorway. And there are none on her website right now. So I don't know if they just haven't dyed any. But I have a really pretty red, and I have a really pretty, like a aqua color, like a turquoisey color. I may show that tomorrow. I'll get it out and I'll show you guys that yarn. With nerve damage, it can stay numb for years and come back suddenly. I had that happen. Well, it's been 15 years. I had physio yesterday, painful, still limited movement. Ooh. I have all these injuries, good Lord. I tore my PCL, which is your ligament behind the knee. The ACL is in the front of the knee. All the sports people get those injuries, but mine was in the back of the knee. I think it was my left. And that was also, about 10 years ago or so. And the way I injured it was I bumped my knee on my bedpost. I bumped my knee on my bedpost, when you walk around the bed, and bumped it. And I didn't think anything of it. But then I wasn't able to squat or get on my knees without an excruciating pain. Aw, Grandma's Crochet Corner, thank you so very much. Yeah, you said sigmoid, because I thought, oh my gosh, you had sigmoid colon removed? You meant your metatarsal, okay. It really did make a 4.0. You cracked me up, Michelle. Because I sigmoid, that's a serious invasive surgery. Oh, you're too cute. But so I injured that PCL, and then my boss, Dr. Jackson, at that point, he was like, we need to get an MRI of that because it just wouldn't get better. And it's just like, what the heck is going on? So they did an MRI, and then they saw that I tore that muscle. So you're like, oh my gosh, do I need surgery? So no, they had me go to physical therapy, and they did the most painful massage you'll ever have, called the A-stim massage. Oh, I cursed German words, and I told them, I said, there's going to be some words flying because this hurts. She had me bite on something, but my goodness, and my entire thigh and my knee in the back were bruised black. Ramona, do you remember that? Do you remember? Because that was at the old office. It was, but it healed it. It healed it. It promoted the blood flow to the ligament, that very painful surgery, promoted the blood flow, and it healed it. Crazy. Aw, Sally Stevens, thank you. Dawn Aaron, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. Let's play a little thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. You don't like physical therapy? My daughter said her fundus massage C-section wasn't fun either. Ooh. Yes. When I had my C-section with my son, so I was in labor. Okay, my boy. All right, so Germany, okay. Totally different healthcare. Much better than America, I'm sorry to say. Jerry, thank you so very much. Thank you. So when I was pregnant with my son, we were of course living in Germany. And he was actually born in the same hospital I was born at. I went to labor. Water broke like 4:00 in the morning. Started labor, pains at 5:30 that morning. And I was in labor until 6:00 at night. And then the doctor finally said, well, you're not going anywhere. You're not dilating. And he's kind of stuck on my hip right here. So we're going to do a C-section. Well, it was good. It was all good. But afterwards, C-section in Germany, they want you to stay in the hospital for at least 10 days. In those 10 days, I signed myself out after 7. But in those 10 days, now this was 27 years ago. I don't know if they're still doing that or not. But they teach you, first of all, they make sure your breast milk comes in. If you're having any problems, they teach you, they help you and all of that. They will make sure that you know how to bathe your child, how to take care of your child. And how old was I? 22. And that was very helpful. But then I had a really good family support system, so I knew I would be good taken care of. So I signed myself out. And my grandma, oh my gosh, she came in the hospital and she brought me these underpants. It was hilarious. They were the granny panties that you could think of, but they were kind of like Spanx. And I wore them. I listened to my grandma and I wore them every day, and it took care of all of that. It really did. But yeah, after 7 days, I signed myself out, but they only let me sign out if I was willing to have a midwife come to the house for 3 weeks. She would come like a couple of times a week to make sure mom and baby are taken care of and baby's going good, mommy's doing good, because postpartum is not easy. And here it terrifies me that these young girls have babies and they're getting sent home sometimes the same day or the next day, and they don't even know what to look for, or they don't even know to wake your baby in the middle of the night to feed. They think, oh, the baby's sleeping. Oh, yay, great, my baby sleeps through the night. No, you have to wake your baby to eat. And it is so scary, so scary. I can't imagine what I would have been like having a baby here. I don't know. Yeah. First C-section, went home in 2 days. Oh my gosh. Yikes. No help, Lena Nena. See, that is terrible. Because new moms, C-sections, and then, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of the baby. Yeah. I'm glad. I was blessed, and I'm glad I had my son in Germany. Really. I was in it for 3 months. I was 10, and it was my elbow. It was torn apart in traction for 54. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Tank. Yikes. With both babies, I went home the next day. Judy, wow. I mean, some families, some if you have the support system, if you have the education, hopefully everybody does their education beforehand, and it may work out. But I've just seen too many cases where the education there was none. Babies are malnutritioned because they're losing weight and screaming their heads off because they're hungry, you know. But yeah, that reminds me though, my C-section scar and my grandma. She was too cute. I miss her so much. She's the lady that taught me how to crochet. My grandma, my Oma. She taught me how to crochet. My son was still in the placenta halfway out, and the nurse broke my water because the doctor was snowed in. Oh my gosh, girl. There are some wild stories. Mom was 3 days in with me. C-section, I stayed longer for colic. Okay. Here they expect new mothers to go to birthing classes. I expect, yeah, but then don't know how it is but in your state or where you are, but it's really hard. They don't really offer them very much, or the cost or insurance not paying for it. So I'm just hearing all kinds of horror stories. No, but my son was good. And then my daughter, of course, I was pregnant with my daughter here. And boy, she won't let me forget that either, because she wishes she was in Germany. But I was able to schedule my C-section, so my second pregnancy was a little better. And we were prepared because I knew what to expect and what to do, But when you're a first-time mommy, that can be scary. No pain meds. Oh my goodness. All natural. Yeah, no, I didn't have any pain medication until they put the spinal tap in before the C-section. That makes me want to go visit that hospital when we go back home, because that's the hospital I was born in. My son was born there. My mom passed away there. I need to go and say hi. That's where I did my school there too. Oh, the memories. The memories. Good and bad. Had natural births with both kids. The first one, they kept me 3 days. The second one was born at 6 p.m. and I was released at 11 the next day. In and out. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was born in Germany. He was born in the same hospital as me in Krankenhaus in Bad Dürkheim. In Bad Dürkheim. Yep. Yep, he was born in Germany. My daughter was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You did not have a C-section for your twins. And since it was a teaching hospital, that room was crowded. Everybody came in to watch. Oh, I'm sure they asked you though, right? But that's awesome. Oh, twins. Oh my gosh, I hope you had help. And oh, it's so awesome though. Are they identical, Lini? Are they identical twins? And you had 3 kids, all natural, no pain meds, but touched my teeth at the dentist and I want all the drugs you can give me. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I hear you. That's funny. Nope, they didn't ask you. Oh no, they should. They should ask. I mean, well, it's kind of, yeah, with the teaching hospital, I guess that's just their rules. But dang, they made a show. But you had twins too, so I bet you those students learned a lot. Were they, how far apart? Like a minute, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 5 minutes? How long apart were your twinsies? Since you had them natural. Oh, that is so awesome, Sherry. Oh, that is so awesome. And you have lots to tell them, right? Okay, wait a second. Was that my last? Or? Okay, hold on. Yes, okay, got it. Ah, Christmas ball, Christmas yarn ball into our friend's blanket. Aww. The teaching hospitals, lots of people came in to watch. That's how they learn. That's right. That's how they learn. No, well, sometimes they have if it's a big hospital, big teaching hospitals have the viewing rooms. So certain ORs have a viewing room, so they don't come in the room, but they watch it from above, like kind of like a theater setting, kind of. You know, you've watched Grey's Anatomy like that. Med students watch your C-section. Nice. In Texas, if you qualify with WIC, they teach you childcare and birthing courses. If you qualify, they should, no matter what. There shouldn't be you qualify, you don't qualify. No. You're a mom to be, you should be getting that resource. You see what I'm saying? There shouldn't be, oh, if you qualify. No. I qualify because I'm having a baby. Period. I'm having a human. I qualify. Yes. You get me, right? I just think everybody should have that resource. Let's see. I can't see Sherry's. I haven't started on my friend's blanket. Ah, I'm out of the loop, I think. Okay, here we go. I know it's for low income, but you get me though, right? We have WIC here too, but I think these birthing classes, the prep classes, even the nutrition should be for everybody. It shouldn't be, oh, you're just low income. No, even the rich, they don't know. The first time moms, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I guess I'm just a little spicy about that, a little salty about that. I think every woman to be, every mom to be should have the ability to go and get, and not having to worry about the cost. And what does that mean, Tank? What do you mean social medicine? What do you mean? I don't understand. Yeah, everybody should qualify. Every mom to be should qualify. They should offer those classes. And they should be able to go. Nutrition, get ready for baby, the Lamaze classes, any of that. Free, yes. No, it's kind of, okay, free. So this, okay. Let me answer Sally real quick. This is a plant-based bamboo sorona mix. It's like a plant-based and the bamboo mix. And it was, it's a fiber store in Texas. Tiffany Hansen, Crochet with Tiffany, was selling that on her site, but there are none listed right now. It's the Ecolux. I will show some tomorrow. Let me pause this for a second. Now, when it comes to healthcare in Germany, yes, free, again, if you have no income, low income, and all that. But when you are working, your employer pays half, and then you pay half out of your paycheck. But it's not, it's very affordable. It's very affordable. Much better than here. Yeah. Yeah. And some employers pay all of it, so yeah. It's like you don't even realize, yeah, it's much better. But then, prescriptions and all that is all included. You don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to pay my medication this month? Or which one should I get filled this month? Which one can I go without? Because I see that so much. Right. Tank, that's to say about the UK, but we pay into it. Exactly. You pay into it working. Exactly. Yes, Julia, same. Okay, I need to switch projects. Let's switch projects. Let's see here. I was an L&D RN in Nashville. The stories I could tell. My son will be 26 this year. Mine will be 27. He was born on the day the Air France conquered. Oh, oh my gosh, that's what you were watching in labor? Wow. What a memory. Oh my gosh. Yes. My son will be 27 this year, you guys. I have a 27-year-old. My goodness. And my daughter will be 18. 18. Oof. But I told her, I said, I will be one of those helicopter moms. I will be at the college more than she may like, but I want to be involved and I want to be there for her. And I'm just nervous for her. Okay, project number 3. Which one? Oh, let me show you. I found another whip. Of course. In one of the tubs, I found another whip. And this is actually one I need to finish because I want to sell this blanket. This is made, and this is, okay, the Super Saver Metallic, Walmart. So soft, so soft. It is 141 grams, 255 yards. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter. It's a 4-weight, but this is the yarn I've been using on this project, and I think the crochet hook. Oh my gosh, it better be in here. Oh no! Yeah, no. I got a tape measure. This is what I have left on that. No, I got a stitch marker. Okay, but I think I went with the crochet hook on the pattern because the pattern I'm following, let me show you the blanket. So for the longest time, I thought about frogging this because my daughter can't tell, but I can tell I made a little boo-boo in it. But it's just an extra stitch. And I thought, it's just like a little, like a special. But this is the Heirloom Blanket by Tiffany Hansen. Look how pretty that is. That's the blanket. And this is the pattern. Let me see. It's called the Lost in Time Baby Blanket. Lost in Time Baby Blanket by Tiffany Hansen. It's black and white because my printer doesn't have color. This is the Lost in Time Baby Blanket. Beautiful stitch. It's a 2-row repeat, a 5 millimeter crochet hook. Okay, it's a 5 millimeter crochet hook. And this is supposed to be a receiving blanket size. I think I followed the pattern, but I will measure it when I get a minute. But this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I have made a jacket with this stitch. I have made another baby blanket, a hat, little baby booties, and I gifted that to my hairstylist when she had her baby girl. So I've been working on this blanket for a long time, but it has one boo-boo in it. So I don't know. My daughter, she always says, I don't see it, Mom. I don't see it, but I can. Yep, it's down here. It's just one extra stitch down there, one extra cluster. But that's the blankets. So I think I'm gonna work on that sometime and get it either finished. I think I should. What do you think? Should I finish this or should I frog it? Finish it? It's almost like the mama stitch. Yes, almost. Almost. But it's so pretty. It's more like a square. I feel like it's like a squarey kind of. Instead of a puff round, it's more of a flat square. Should I finish it or should I frog it? And I have it in one of my old Furls totes. I got that gifted from Furls whenever they did their crochet magazine that came out. Some point I was gifted that bag. So I have three more of those left and just a little bit of this. So about 600 more yards, 700 more yards actually. But it does take a little bit because, you know, all those clusters and puff stitches and such, it's little yarn eaters. They need a little bit more yarn. And then I got a tape measure. Yay. I just wanted to show you guys and see, finish it. Okay. At some point, I'll finish it. All right, let me get Tank's blanket. I asked her how tall she was because I thought, oh, I'm done with it. And I thought, okay, I'm done. But then I asked her how tall she was, and she's taller than me. I'm only 5'4", 5'3", 5'4" on good days. And she's 5'5". So I had to put a few more rows on it to make it long enough, big enough. But this is with the big twist twinkle. And this is, it looks blue, but it's teal. Sapphire. It's a sapphire blue, but it looks, this is the wrong color, guys. That's it. I don't know how that ended up in there. That was a blue one. This is the teal one. Okay, now I'm concerned because I thought that was a teal. Do I have another one? Okay, I'm gonna have to go look because this is my version of the mama stitch. It's not the same. I have a picture on my phone. I have one of my blankets that my mom made in white, and there is a hole in the top, and so now it's unraveling. And as it unravels, it baffles me even more. I'm like, what is this stitch? I'm going to make a little video and I'm going to show you guys. It's almost like she was nooking. I'm not kidding, because it's like a string. We'll set the timer here in just a second. Okay. So, there's a hole in the top of this blanket. And what I'm talking about is when I take these apart, it's like this row, they are sitting on them. So all these puff stitches, they move and they wiggle. And that's what I just can't figure out. And so when it's coming apart, I need to fix it somehow. It's like there is this when I was sleeping with Harley Joe. That was Thursday night. This is my Harley Joe. This is our Grandpa Joe. And he's hurt on the other side of him. But I slept with him that night. And that's when I somehow realized that this little blanket, this is kind of like a twin size blanket that she made. But it's like a row and the stitches are sitting on it. And as it unravels the row before it unravels the stitch. It's like, yeah. I'm going to make a little video, guys, a little short, and maybe somebody can figure out what this stitch is. Because I can't. But this is my version of it. It's a cluster. It's yarn over 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you pull through all of them except the last 2, and then you pull through and then chain. So yeah, it's a version. No, I don't think, Sherry, the blue and the teal, no. Totally different. I hope I have another one of these, because if not, then I may have to frog a little bit so I have enough for the border. So I'm going to do a double crochet now, and then I was going to do the border. It is beautiful. It's so pretty. Sew it with thread. Oh, the blanket, fixing it? Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely going to fix it. All right, resume. Here we go. But if it was a stitch she tweaked herself, I know. Because what I did, I took those pictures and then I went to Google and I did that little Google image thing. And then it told me, AI, normally they can tell you, oh, this is the Suzette stitch. Oh, this is that. It even can do patterns for you, like the graphs. If you take a picture of it, it tells you exactly what that graph says. But on that stitch, it was like, I can't tell exactly, but it looks like a combination of a puff stitch and something. And I'm like, oh, great. You're no help, AI. Google AI. She did something to that stitch. I really don't think this blanket needs a border because I really kept the edges nice with my stacked double crochets. But when I send blankets out, I always make up a border of sorts, a unique kind of border, never the same. Did your mama work the stitches over a strand of yarn? It looks like it, Sally. It does. It really does. And then they're like just hanging on there, and you can wiggle them around and moving them around. Sarah Mahoney, how are you? Hello. I know AI sucks sometimes, but sometimes it can be a very helpful tool. It's fine without a border. No, it's not. No. My mom always ended it with some single crochets, so you knew what the top was, and then when you have it on the bed, you can flip it over with your sheet. So she always, I may do that. I may do that, but oh, look how sparkly it is. So pretty. Okay, let's do the double crochet. I may just end it like my mom usually did with the single crochet rows. I did a little bit on the bottom, but not much because I knew I was going to do a border. So I'm going to go look after this double crochet row. I'm going to look and see if I have some more of the teal. If I don't, then I will do it my mom's style. If I do, I will put a border on it. I have white and red. That would work. Maybe the white. Hello, Panda. How are you? Rita. Hello. I think I have that color for you. It's the Big Twist Twinkle. The Big Twist Twinkle Peak teal. It's just teal. But let me check first. I will check first because, yeah, let me check first. Because I may have one more. If not, I have white and I have red, but the blue doesn't go with it. No, it doesn't. Yep, exactly. It's what I mean. It's a stacked. When you instead of chaining 2, you stack it. And that's what gets you a nice, crisp, straight border. Yeah. So just like that, you just go and you just turn. And then you pretty much do a single crochet in the first one, pull it up just a little bit, and then you go into that one leg, in the front leg of that stitch, and then you do another single crochet, and then you have your chain 2, but it's straight. Hello, Sandra. Thank you so much. Happy Saturday to you. I have done that with patterns from my great-grandmother's pattern books. Sally, what? With the string and stuff? Oh, I missed something. I missed something. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I catch up. You do the fake crap stitch. It's just a twisted. Oh, you can twist the single. Yeah, I've seen that too, but I like the stacked singles. Yep, that would work too. And for that one, I've been using my metal I 5.5. Odyssey, this one, and then resin. This, I have to say, I love these. I love the string. I love the weight of them. I love how smooth they are, and they're just, I love crocheting with them. I love this crochet hook. Love it. This is the metal streamline. And I have a black, and I have a gold, and then I have the rose gold set. That's the only full set I've ever owned, was the rose gold. Yes, Michi, working over a yarn. Sally, 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 you may be the answer to all of my questions. I need to look that up, because that may be it, because it was so confusing when I pulled it. I was like, what is this string? It's like a string, and then the stitches are just sitting on them. They're kind of like hanging on there. This may be it. Oh my gosh, Sally. Sarah made the most beautiful flower. Oh, I want to make one of those. But I think I'm going to make one in a mini size. Like a little one. That's nice. I rescued a blanket from the antique shop in Fort Gibson before Christmas. And my daughter saw it there, and she was like, Mom, she took pictures and she sent it to me and said, oh, that looks like a flower, like one of those flower blankets. But it was a Christmas themed, kind of like a mistletoe and something else. We rescued it. I rescued it. It's in her car. It's one of her car blankets now. It's rough. It is rough. You can tell it was value yarn used. Some of the Super Saver. It's a very rough, but it's old. It's very old too. You're making your cousin a Lily of the Valley baby blanket bouquet. Oh, nice. The likey hooks, I like them. I do. I like them. I'm actually using one of the, I have a few of the Tunisian hooks, and I'm actually using one of those for a normal project. I like it. It's very, I can see where pencil holders, I love those skinny hooks, but they are nice. I do like them. Yes. And I like the dots. I love the dots too. I love making my feather stitch with the dots because of that short head. Perfect, because it gets you the perfect height and the perfect unison size of the stitch. And I love the dots for, no, it's the clovers that I love for the amigurumi. So I fell in love with the hooks that I was gifted from Sandra. I like those for amigurumi. Crazy. It's amazing how, and of course I love the wooden crochet hooks for anything, for the thin yarns, for the Rena cakes, for the Vola Amore cakes, the Sweet Canada cakes, the very thin yarns. I love the wooden hooks. So every yarn, I have a different hook that works best with them. I know some people, they swear by one hook and one hook only, but it just depends on the yarn and the project. I have a hero hook. I use that too. I use metal hooks. I use the little Tiffany sticks, I call them, the little Susan Bates. It just depends on what project and what yarn. Whenever I feel my yarn is starting to split, I switch hooks, and that usually takes care of the splitting. But if you're one of those that has a one for all, good for you. I have not had that pleasure. Oh, and I wanted to say thank you for all of the, I haven't gone through all the comments yet, but some of you guys have left me some authors and some book ideas. So I have a long wish list going on my Audible right now. Long wish list. And then our receptionist, she gave me another one yesterday, K Hopper. It's another one of those medical crime mystery series. So I'm going to be busy all year with books. All year I'm going to be busy listening to books. And I was in shock. So I like Stephen King. I had no idea that Joseph Hill was his son. I did not know that. I love the movie The Black Phone. Have you guys seen that movie? That's Stephen King's son. Have you seen the show Lock and Key? I think it was Netflix, perhaps. That's Stephen King's son. I was like, what? I was living under a rock, I guess. I had no idea. I have 2 credits right now. That's why I was asking, because I have 2 credits. I stopped listening to that one book. I stopped. I just couldn't continue that Colleen Hoover one, The Woman Down. I had to stop it. I just couldn't get into that. So now I started Frida McFadden, The Crash. I started that one because I still have some in my library that I need to listen to, but I have 2 credits, and I want to either save the credits so I can buy a series or get like something really good. And so you giving me all of these ideas, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. So you can't, okay, Sherry, so see, I like the short shafts for certain stitches. Yeah, so I wanted to say thank you for all of those suggestions. Sunita, she made a suggestion for a tearjerker. So I put that on my list. And then Sandra, a whole series. Put that on my list. And then, was it Margie? Did you, Era Lover, did you leave me like a vampire series of sorts? Was that you? I put that on my list. I love to listen to books while I crochet, while I cook, while I do chores or work. It's like a movie in my mind. It really is like a movie in my mind. I know some people love the paper books. They love the smell of the book. And yes, I have a lot of books, especially my Stephen King's. They're all paperbacks or the hard covers. But I can be more productive listening. The Dresden Files. And who? Wait a second. What book was that with the wizard? Is that it? Is that it, Sandra? Because I didn't know, should I get the exaggerated version or should I get the regular version? Because some books on Audible, they will act them out. Every character has their own voice over, and they're usually celebrities, actually. There's some really good ones out there. Or you can get just the normal one. Margie, you did? Okay. And then I listened to both versions, like the trial, and I thought, I don't know. I can't make up my mind if I should get the exaggerated version or the regular one. Okay. Time left, 16 minutes. Okay. How much do I have left here? I want to put a border on it. But let me think. Let me think. I may have to put it away because... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stitch marker down. It broke. It broke. I need a new one. I need a stitch marker. Get the one with James Masters narrating. Okay, James Masters. I think that's the normal one then. Got one. James Masters. Okay. All right, Tank. Tank blanket has to go back in the bag because I don't know. If I have another ball, I will make a border. If not, I will do my mom's ending of it. I'm back. Sorry, it took longer at the store. Ooh, she found some sales. What did she get? Oh, this blanket is so sparkly. So nice. Okay, well, let's get the other blanket out. Yeah, so apparently I have 4 of these because I got that out of a 4-pack. I opened it up and I really thought it was the teal and I just grabbed one and threw it in the bag, but the wrong color. It's the wrong color. Okay, let's get the blanket. Let's get the big one. Let's get the big one. And I'm working this is the anniversary cake, the Karen anniversary cake. This is the this is the gingerbread forest. And I have about a 1/4 of a cake left down in the bottom of this bag. And I'm working that with an 8mm. This is the Dahlia from O-Fire. I like the O-Fires because they have those really pointy heads that stab the stitch really nice. The blue is pretty, isn't it? This is the Sapphire. Sapphire. And you asked me if I had Big Twist gray. I do not. I have a bunch of taupe. I've got a bunch of taupe and white. But I have one more tub at home I can look. But the stuff, all the totes I moved, and what I found some Big Twist, but not gray. Dawn Aaron was looking for some Big Twist gray colored. I meant to text you that yesterday. I'm sorry. I got busy. And this is the spiked granny stitch. This is a granny stitch, but you spike into a stitch from the row before to kind of grab it so it's kind of doesn't have the holes. You don't have any O-Fires yet. Someday. Okay. Yeah, I do like the O-Fires for the tiny little stitches, tight stitches, because it has that pointy head. Jen Reed says she has some Big Twist gray. Dawn Aaron. Ooh, that would be so great if you could help her out. She got some flour to make bread. Ooh, I watched some videos. Parfaits for dessert, some cookies for the cookie jar, her broccoli salad she likes, some bread flour. She wants to make bread again. I watched a video the other day. So easy. So easy. It was like the easiest dough ever. And then I want to try that. But I'm wondering if I can do it with my gluten-free flour, if that would still work instead of bread flour. So I'll have to give it a try, but I want to try that too. I want to make some bread. Hello, Blind Stitches Creations. How are you? I don't know. I don't know if they do or not, if they sell the gray. Maybe at Michael's, perhaps? I don't know. I don't know. But I have a bunch of, and I was going to make a big twist box. You know, we did like a little impromptu sale. I want to, this for the next sale, I want to be prepared. I know today Dee is having a dip sale over at Dee's Creative Hands. They're trying to raise money for her hubby, for Mark. He needs new dentures, I believe it is, dentures. And so she's having a sale today. John Grisham, yes. Oh, really? I don't know if I ever read anything. I know of him. Tank, I know of him. Oh, there's Luna. But I don't know if I don't recall reading any. Hello, Diane. How are you? How is your Saturday morning? Let's see here what we got going on. Got to start my row. Listen, close my eyes. To the bushes she goes. Enjoy and rest. I enjoy my Saturday mornings with you guys. This really does help. Good question. I had to go 3 weeks ago. Tummy trouble stopped. What? I remember John Grisham, but can't remember the book names. Me neither. I know of him. I really do. Hi, Emily. Hello, hello. Yeah, but I can't. My favorite book. Gosh, my favorite. Gone in the Wind. Stephen King favorite book is Bag of Bones. Bag of Bones. That's my favorite book, and I had the paper book, but it was a graduation gift. My husband and my dad, nursing school graduation, 98. It was 98ish. I think so. He gifted it to me. It was a gift because there was a little something he wrote in it. But then my friend wanted to borrow it, and when I was done reading it, I let her borrow it, and I never got it back. So I'm definitely going to listen to the audio version of that Bag of Bones. I don't know if you remember that, but it's about grief and all of that, ghosts and grief. Good morning, Rebecca. How is the rocking crocheter household this morning? You want to buy them all. What do you want to buy? What? Oh, the books to have on your shelf. I see. Time to Kill, the film. The Pelican Grief. Okay, the client. Okay, we know all of those. Thank you. Yes. Those are good ones. I may even have one of them. My daughter is all about paper books. All about them. I want to say she reads a book at least one every 2 days or so. She reads so much. She brought a whole bag home for spring break, and she read all of them. I don't know. I don't know. I want to listen to my books. Yeah, you did. I saw the list. I saw that. And hello, Tracy. Hello. I'm so excited that the member blanket is now heading to Florida. We have 5 stops in Florida. 5. We're starting in the Panhandle. And then we're going to the middle. And then we're going down south. And then it's going to go up the coast to Georgia. I thought about going down south first and then walk itself up, but I thought, nah, let's just go over. Cassandra Clare. I don't think I know that one. Hello, Matt. The Jazzy household is wonderful. Awesome. What's for lunch, guys? What's on your lunch menu? I'm getting hungry. I think I'm gonna have maybe some eggs. What sounds good for lunch? My husband had a baked potato, a loaded baked potato. It was the Santa Fe. The Santa Fe Spud is what he had. And that looked so good. It had corn on it and beans on it, and sour cream, smoked chicken. Maybe there's some left over. Marshall, yes. Hello, hello. Almost time for evening meat. Yeah, so what are you going to have, Julia? What are you going to have for supper, dinner? Morning. We all made it to the weekend. I know, we did. Yay. It's going to be a hot one over here in Oklahoma. Hot weekend. Baked potato actually sounds really good. Whatever Kirsty decides, whatever the cook whips up, right? Chicken soup for lunch. That sounds good too. I had a lot of rice this week. I had some chicken on a stick Thursday night. That was the night Harley Joe got hurt. Ugh. Didn't eat much that night, but I ate some. Yeah, Mom wants to make some bread again. She said it's so much better than anything homemade for the most part than store-bought. Yeah, True Blood, okay. Yes, Regina, hello, hello. Hot chicken strips, baked potato, and a green salad. That sounds good. Salad sounds good too. We have a pizza place here in town. It's called Simple Simon's. They have a really decent salad bar. Not just with that yellow mixed salad stuff. No, they actually have spinach in their salad bar. And I could go but I haven't tried any salad dressings yet. So I don't know if I should. I could just get a Russ's chicken salad. It's a grilled chicken salad, and I can do honey mustard with that. Oh, that sounds good. Yes. I've decided that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a salad. Grilled chicken with some added eggs, honey mustard. That sounds good. Oop. Yeah, I'm almost done with this guy. I got with this blanket here almost, but I thought about adding the other cake, but I don't think I need to because this is pretty big. Yes, True Blood is so good. Yes. Zach had chicken strips and sweet potato fries for lunch. Vegetarian or foolish? I'm feeling the Portuguese breakfast today. Cheese, fresh bread, and espresso. Nice. Oh, I love the originals. I love Klaus. Klaus and Elijah are like my favorite. Rebecca is neat too. But yeah, Klaus is, yeah. He was really at the beginning like, but he grew on me, and then it was my favorite. I like the originals. If you're into vampires, read the book Hollow by Selena Myers. Because I want somebody to put that in a TV show. It's so good. I can see that. Listening to that book, I was like, oh my gosh. I finished that book like in 2 days. Not kidding. I was so invested. I really would love to see that in a TV show. I love the spin of her vampires. If you're into that stuff. Chicken noodle soup from Chick-fil-A. You just had chicken noodle soup. I didn't know they had noodle soup. I can eat their grilled chicken nuggets. And they have gluten-free burger options, chicken sandwiches. They have a good salad too. But I have to drive a little further for Chick-fil-A. This local restaurant here, this local chicken restaurant makes an excellent salad. I'm getting hungry. Gotta love Klaus, right? Yes. Gotta love Klaus. I may want to rewatch that. Oh, but what I'm watching is The Following. Is anybody watching that with Kevin Bacon? It's so good. It's so good. I was so surprised, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, this was the third session, you guys. And it's, oh my gosh, it's almost noon. My cousin wrote a book about vampires. It's called Amethyst. Amethyst. All right, I will have to look that up. Is it good? Where's my stitch marker there? I just got the weather alert. More snow is coming to Canada. Wow. And we're having the heat wave down here. What is up with that? My goodness. Wow. I need to move to Canada. Which district are you in? Or is it called district or parish? No, that's Louisiana. Those are parishes, right? What is it? What is it called? Help me, Tina. I don't think it's buffering. I hope not. Province. Thank you. Province. Which province do you live in? Where's the snow? That's where I need to move. Amazon sells the book. Is it an Audible? In Ottawa. Ottawa. Okay. Ottawa. Do you always get this much snow, or is this an unusual winter for you guys? Ontario. Okay. The stump is gone. Yay, Judy Cloverflick. You had a good morning. Get rid of that wood. Get rid of that stump. So they got rid of it altogether, so it's now flat, or you're going to make something there? You're watching The Following, just started season 2. Me too. Yes, I am in part 2 of season 2. Yeah. I didn't even realize that I started the second season, because it was just, I was watching season 1 and the end, oh my gosh. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And then it just kept on going. I didn't even realize we were already in season 2. Amethyst like the stone. Okay. Yes. The Following is good, Jerry, isn't it? I thought so too. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Because I was like, how are they gonna, but I'm not gonna give it away, but I kind of knew what happened at the end of season 1. I kind of said that, listening, watching it, I was like, oh yeah. And then there's season 2. I was just like, oh my gosh. How many seasons are there? Is it just two seasons? Flat for now. I haven't decided, and I do not have a green thumb. When we lost one of our trees to a tornado, we cut it down, and then what we did, we got some morning glory, and it just grew so pretty. So there was a post. It was the post from, my hair is a mess. It was a post from the for sale sign when we bought the house. We kept the post, and then we put that in the middle, and then we let the morning glory grow around it, and it was so pretty. And then my daughter was little. She made a little fairy house on the bottom. It was so cute, but now it's all gone. Now it's all gone. But that was really cute when we did that then. There's 3 seasons. Yes. Awesome. 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 3 seasons. Okay, well, I just started season 2. And I think there were 13 parts in the first one, I think. So that's a good show. If you guys want to watch something, that's a good show. The Following, really good. Get you hooked. I still haven't gone back to that Hunting Wives or whatever that was called. I haven't gone back to that one. I just watched The Following rather than that. So who's coming on at noon? Is Miss Nisi coming on, or is she already on? Maybe at her front porch chat. I don't know. Love the show, seen it all. Awesome. Yeah. It's a good show. And then there's another show that we watched, me and my husband. It's with not Kevin Bacon. Oh, is it Kevin Bacon as well? What was it called? Something Law. And it was on a different stream service though. And we watched it because it's part of it in Tulsa. And he actually came and moved to Tulsa, had his kids. Was that Kevin Bacon? Oh, who was that? I don't remember oh my gosh, I can't remember. But that was a good show. Hello, Sammy Jazz. Well, she canceled. You guys want to do another session? You want to do another 30 minutes? Nisi canceled. Set the timer one more time. The Following, Kivia. The Pit, I have not watched it yet. It's on my wish list, on my checklist, you know, my me list. But I've seen a lot of great reviews, and even Dr. Mike. I don't know if you guys know him, but he has a YouTube channel, and he always comments like on these funny medical shows, and he actually really liked The Pit too. He says it's very accurate. Downton Abbey, I never watched that. I have never watched it. Yeah, we're wrapping up. Okay, let's just set another timer. Love Dr. Mike. Yeah, isn't he cute? I've been watching him since when he was just a little bitty guy, little bitty channel. And now he's all big and huge, and yeah, and I love Bear, his little doggy. So cute. Yeah, I would love to work with him, for him. He's a very, very smart man. He's European too. Yep. The Following is on Netflix. Yes, Regina, it's on Netflix. Hey, Pam. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, you're already finishing your spring fling? Oh my goodness, you're so awesome. Yeah, and I thought my members were doing a little the spring fling thing, where we just making a little spring inspired item. But if you end up making more than one project, you may just get another extra entry on the wheel. So keep on working. You going for a short walk? Enjoy, Linda. Enjoy. Yeah, Dr. Mike is fun, and he's so smart. Yeah. He's a doctor that cares, you know. He cares for his patients. You can just tell. I like his little videos. But yeah, I have not watched The Pit yet. Not yet. So I have a question. I'm going to be working on another shirt for my girls. So little one wants green, blue, and purple and such colors. Do those count as spring colors? Absolutely. Yes. I think spring is all about colors. You know, all about not just the pastels. I mean, yeah, they're Easter, but no, I think spring, anything colorful. And those little shirts were so cute that you made. Ooh, you working on more characters? You writing a book, Kivia? Interesting. What's the genre? Canada Netflix is different than USA. So do you have a one of those companies where you a VPN where you can click into other countries? She likes the darker color, so I wanted the opinions and such. That's okay. Absolutely, because it's a shirt. It's for spring, right? Yeah. You just go ahead and do it. Yeah, if you have like a VPN, you can click into other countries and watch their programming. My friend in Germany, I let her use mine sometimes because there's some shows that she can't get in Germany. You just got Netflix? Scary? Why is it scary? Fiction. Nice, Kivia. Okay. Anything you want to share? Maybe a little of the plot line or what's going to be interesting? Yeah, if you want to become a member, Canada has a block with what is shown here. So you cannot do the VPN deal. So you cannot watch the following. It's not on there. That's sad. Huh. I mean, it's interesting. That is odd, isn't it odd? So isn't Netflix owned by just one owner? Or is it that Netflix, every country has their own? Yeah, that makes no sense. Oh, because you don't need more seasons to sit or more shows. What I don't like sometimes is that they have a movie one day and then maybe a month later it's not there anymore. I don't like that. I get the email saying leaving soon or coming soon. I don't like the leaving soon, especially if it's a show I just started or I play Bogle, Pictionary, and other games on Netflix with my kids. I, I saw. I maybe it's because of the Apple TV thing where we have our little apps on it, but they do have games. I saw that Pictionary. I like that. Well, I just rewatched the show Schitt's Creek, and I had rewatched The Friends. I rewatched The Big Bang Theory. I rewatched what else? The Office. Oh my gosh, The Office is like we've rewatched that so many times. That's a funny show. But that was on a different stream service. Should it be able to watch on other services? Yeah, you should. I think the following is also on Prime Video and Tubi. Oh, it's free on Tubi. Nice. Uh-huh. Yeah, but with the following, I'm really like staring at the TV though. I don't want to miss because there's a lot of facial expressions and stuff. And I was watching that laying down and not crocheting. Because sometimes, you know, you crochet, and you're listening more than watching. Turning another round. But you should be able to watch on other services. Yeah. Well, if they offer it. Okay, what's happening here? We're good. We're good. Yeah. Zach, Dawn knows the deets. So what are you working on now, you guys? Did you grab another project or did you continue what you were doing? Ooh, I'm almost done. Oh no, it's just the brown stuff. I got the handful of brown right here. I have to order tape or go to Walmart and get a roll of tape. I only have a partial tape roll left to close the rest of these boxes. I need to go get some. I need to do that today. And I need to get batteries for the scale. I have to go look and see what batteries I need because the scale for the big boxes, the battery is empty. We can scan code with our phones and use it for playing. Aw, nice. I have a game on my phone that I like to play at the end of the day. It's like a little puzzle game. I started a little solitaire game only because I don't know if you know the app Fetch. Fetch is where you scan in all of your receipts and you collect points for like, and then turn them in for gift cards. And I started using that app Fetch whenever K&K Crochet, when they were, it was like 2 years ago, maybe even almost 3 years ago when they were talking about them, you know, money saving apps on your phones. And I got that Fetch. And when you play certain games, it gives you points on Fetch as well. So I usually get the game, play it a little bit to get those points, and then I usually get rid of the game. But this last one I got is the Disney Solitaire, and that's actually fun. I actually enjoy that game. No, Rita, I wish I could because that purple and that turquoise is really, really pretty. But I like they're nice, the new ones, but they're just not the original. Grey's Anatomy is one of my favorite shows. It's one of my favorite shows. I rewatched that not too long ago too. McDreamy. Oh, did you know that McSteamy passed away? He passed away this year to cancer. Not too long ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Patrick Dempsey is like my TV show crush. We scan code on Netflix games. It's nice for group interaction. We can watch play on the TV screen. I have never tried that. I have never tried that. And then you play with your remote? How do you do that? How do you do that? Yeah, Grey's Anatomy is it's probably my favorite medical show ever. I've watched them all. I'm still watching them all. It's just, it was ALS. Yep. I thought it was, yeah, no. Didn't he have some prostate issues too, though, a long time ago, maybe? I thought he was fighting some sort of cancer at some point, but this was ALS, yes. I thought he had some prostate issues, though, at some point. He was Duck McSteamy. You have Northern Exposure on VHS. I'm going to buy it on DVD soon. I was going to ask, do you guys still have your DVD? And I have a VHS and a DVD together because my Pilates is on a VHS tape. The Windsor Pilates, the original Pilates. And I still have that. And my mom bought us that 25 years ago for the house, and it still works. Your phone is your remote. Gotcha. Okay. I do use my phone as my remote sometimes. You miss Chicago Hope? I never got into that. I never got into Chicago Hope. I never got into that autistic kid either. Dr. House, I did watch that years ago. ER, many moons ago. But Grey's Anatomy was always my favorite. I'm working on the Happy Vibes square, trying to get it done by tomorrow. Happy Vibes. I did order them, but I do miss the original ones. I think these are the last two I'm going to get. That's a good idea. I got some rewards cash. That's a good idea, but I'm not getting anything until after Lent, and then only if we can afford it. But if I could, I would get the turquoise, of course. I would get the turquoise in an H. Yeah, 4.5 and H. Yeah, that would be the size. I probably would get a purple in the 4.5 and the H. Yeah. Good Doctor, that's the one. Good Doctor, that's the autistic one, right? Yeah, I never got into that. But then we don't watch normal TV anymore. We really don't. We just stream everything. Watson. I do like Dr. Martin on PBS. Dr. Martin. That's a good one. It's a good show. I never got into that. Is it something I should check out, you guys? The Good Doctor? Is it real? Is it like, where it can actually, like the pit, they say? Well, Rita, good for you. They are beautiful colors. They are really pretty. When I got a text message for early release before they came out, but I was like, nope, not gonna get any. Daughter has prom, daughter has, everything else that has priority right now. And I can't wait to see what other colors they're going to come out with. I mean, it would be nice to collect a size, to have like a full set, but with all the new colors, all different sizes. That would be a good idea. You like all the medical shows, all of them? Is there not one where you're like, that's dumb? That's not real. You never run into one of those? Another thing I never got into is all these fire shows. these these forest fire shows and all that. I have never gotten into those either. So everybody likes The Good Doctor. I might have to check it out. And hello, Chris Kaleidoscope. Thank you so much for your thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. I know. Patrick Dempsey is my password for a lot of stuff. He's so cute. He's always been cute, even when he was a little dork in the old movies. I always liked him. Yeah, I always liked him. House was your favorite? Yeah, see Chicago Fire and the Like Fire. Yeah, Fire Country. Yeah, I've never started those. Best Medicine Show is good too. Never heard of that one. An old show was Emergency. I remember the ER with what's his name? Yeah, that guy. Ocean's 11 dude. What's his name? Brain fart. Tell me what his name is. No. Dark hair. That's it. Clooney. George Clooney. He was in ER. Yeah, wasn't that like his big break or something? Yeah, George Clooney. That's the one. I had a brain fart there. Yeah, ER. That was like the first big medicine. And then everything else is pretty much modeled after that. Yellowstone. Yes, I did watch Yellowstone a little bit. I watched probably the first season, maybe a little of the second. And then I think it's because of the streaming service that it was showing on. Wasn't it Paramount or something like that? And for some reason that stopped working for us on the TV, and then now it's working again, but I haven't gotten into it anymore. So Yellowstone, the last I've watched was When Everything Blows Up. When Everything Blows Up, that's pretty much the last I remember watching. Yeah, I think I'm going to restart that. I think I'm going to watch that from the beginning and get back in it. The Bates Motel. Yes, I did. I did watch the Bates Motel series and then the NCIS series. Currently watching the origin stories. Ramona started The Criminal Minds. She rewatched all of that. And we actually watched the last part we watched here recently was where Penelope is leaving the show. And I think this is pretty much like coming to an end. I think this may be like the last bit of it. Or maybe it was the last of it. Trapper John. I don't remember that. My hands are getting sweaty from this heavy yarn. It's getting warm in here. It's 80 degrees outside. Holy moly. Yeah, I can feel it. The ceiling fan is going, but it's getting a little warm in here. And this blanket is heavy. It's warm. Your favorite was Trapper John MD. I don't know that. Trapper John MD. Heartland is a good series. Heartland. I remember this. I remember that. Wasn't it with the female president or something? Something tells me I remember that. Yeah, Criminal Minds is just a good show. It's sometimes really scary though, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really something that's happening out there. Kind of scary. It's just like with The Following right now. I'm kind of like, don't watch it at night, because gosh, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Kind of scary, spooky stuff. Because it can happen, That's the thing. When you watch something and you're like, yep, this is happening, this is going on out there. We have some really crazy people out there in the world. Detangling. I'm detangling. What takes place in Canada? Let me see. Spin-off MASH. Okay, so Trapper John is a spin-off MASH. I need help. I need a beginner friendly for my first wearable for the Spring Fling project. Do this. Do this. Do this. Go to Crochet with Tiffany. It's your first t-shirt. Or watch the members live many months ago where I'm making the Summer Breeze. It's a granny stitch, my pattern. You make 2 panels and then you just sew it together. And I did it with my members. There's a couple of members lives. You'll have to go back a little bit in the archives, but we made the Summer Breeze, Michi's Summer Breeze, super easy top, perfect for spring, perfect. Maybe I need to do a tutorial. Because you all just make is 2 panels and then you just sew them together and ta-da. Right, Grammy Rita? That's because I get the thrill and all. I like those shows. But when you think about it, there's people out there like that. Michi, weather service just said red flag warning for you tomorrow. What does that mean? Hot? It's going to be really hot. It's crazy, the weather we're having this weekend. Aw, Rita, thank you so much. Thank you. I haven't worn it often. I need it. I said I need to wear it. It's really nice. It's comfortable and it feels nice, that bamboo. It's not too warm. Bad weather. It means bad weather. Like, but it's supposed to be hot. Oh, you think there's going to be tornadoes or something? Oh, no. I'm not in the mood for that. We'll have to watch some Weather Channel later. Dry, windy conditions with fire danger. Yeah, we did have some fire. We had some fires. Yeah, so there's probably a ban then. No barbecuing outside and stuff like that. That's what they usually tell us. Don't burn any trash, which we never do that anyways. I don't know. We don't burn trash. We take the recycling to the recycling center in Muskogee, and then the trash goes in the trash. But some people burn their trash. Friend from high school just called me fluorescent because I got to get sunscreen for my daughters and my arms and face. Yeah, we're very fair skinned too. We have to be careful. Fluorescent. That's cute. Winds up to 35 miles per hour. Oh my gosh. I hope people will listen to it. Don't throw out cigarette butts. Don't start any fires. We do have a lot of water around us, so I just hope people listen. We've been getting very hot weather now. They said San Francisco was 90. That has never happened before. Never? Or do you mean never happened before around this time of year? Or does San Francisco not get warm like that? Don Yarndahl is in that area too. Let's see what you got. Weather for Longview. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 81 degrees. Humidity 45. It's 77 in Lawrence, Georgia. Greenville, 74. You need rain. Yeah, we haven't had any rain either. Weather for Brownsville. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 78. The wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 10 miles. Until it greens up, it's dangerous. Yep. And I have some stuff that we need to cut down in the yard. It's, what did he call that grass? It's a certain grass, and it went up really tall, and it grew around the new Aero septic tank that they put in. What did he call that grass? He called it something. And it's dry. We need to cut that. Oh, so no, San Francisco is by the bay, and it's never that hot. Never. You never have 90s. You should make a temperature project. That's what I said. I said, I need to make a temperature project because these temperatures we would have in March would be very colorful in a temperature blanket or a temperature project, period. Interesting. So you never get it that hot. Interesting. Let's see. Bermuda grass. Nope. He called it something else. Because it got really tall, really tall. I want to do, oh, there goes another 30 minutes, you guys. I want to put my code in. That's where I'm located right now. So I want to see. Weather by Baton Rouge. Conditions sunny 77. Let's see if it works for us, for mine. Did it do it? Oh, I need to do weather. Duh. Hold on. Let's see if it works this time. Thank you, Tank. Is it working though? It's not working. There we go. Wagner, 82. Yep, 82. The wind is 5 south at 5. Humidity 45. 82 already. Wow. That's crazy. I wonder if that's a record for this time of year. I don't know. March 21st today. Double quack grass. No, he called it something else. What did he call it? He didn't call it a grass. He called it a weed. A weed. A weed. But I don't know what it was called. Sawgrass, no. Some sort of weed. Some animal name, maybe? Horseweed? Horsegrass? Is there such a thing? Sounds Johnson Reed. No. I live in the valley now, and we get 105 in the summer. Yep, that's Oklahoma. We get it pretty darn hot too. But I'm curious, since you're living in the valley, does it get cool at night? because it does not here. Tina's putting on her Canada code. We're cooling off. Only 84 today. That's about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. That's good. Okay, so we are at 39 Fahrenheit. Ooh, it's so nice and cold. Crap, no. I want to say he said horseweed. I don't know. It's like really tall, almost like bamboo shoots tall. But we kind of left it alone because it kind of hit that space, that spot, you know, where the little septic tank, little thingy-majiggy was looking out. So it was kind of like protecting it, kind of like camouflaging it. But now it's dry and we need to get rid of it. Horseweed or horsetail. I think that's it. Crabgrass, goosegrass, quackgrass. And we have fair with a temperature of 87. Wow. And where is that, Lauren? Where is that? That's next door. Is that Arkansas? Missouri? Arkansas? I think it's Arkansas. 67. Connie, and hello, Connie. 96 for you today. We're 90. We're supposed to be 92 today. And then I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be tomorrow, but I know Oklahoma City is supposed to get even hotter. I think Vicky Oodle said, I think they're expecting 99. Emily says she can't post on the community group. Are you on a phone or are you on a tablet? I think you have to be on a phone, not a tablet. But if you want to email me, I'll post it for you. Kansas, yes. So up, neighbors on top. Neighbors on top. Kansas. So yeah, so you're getting, yeah. Man, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. I envy those that have a pool. I say it every year. I wish we could put in a pool. And Ramona she's going to enjoy that. They're at the lake. Yes, Kansas. Cindy Lou is Arkansas. I get you guys confused. Sorry. Lulu is Arkansas. Connie is Kansas. Jessica is Arkansas. Texas, we got Mimi, we got Mochi, we got Mama Riz, we got Ronell, we got Mandy, we got all of you guys. We got lots of Texans. Michelle. Who else? Who am I forgetting? Only in the 50s here. You would love the 80s. You like it warm. Well, the dogs are going to enjoy it. They're going to be out there laying around and they're going to be happy. All right, I got that brown yarn barf done. Let's see what else we got left here. This is all I have left of that cake. That's it. That is it. Let's see if we can finish it. I know Jaxie comes on. Let's do that. And then we can raid over to Jaxie at 1. You're 4 hours to the north. I need to go see that. You know, I think that's where my nephew used to live. MDL. Yes, Michael. That's right. Michael, Panda, Adele. There's more. Our Jess, our Landa Rose. She's in Texas. There's a lot. Go take a shower. Enjoy. I did that this morning. First thing. Hard to crochet with cold fingers. Well, it's hard to crochet with warm fingers too. Mine are getting warm. Emily. Tank, it says on my end, posting currently. Oh, then it may be YouTube. That may be YouTube then. That may be a YouTube error then. Maybe close the app, go back in and out. It may be just YouTube acting funny. Horsetail looks like thin segmented stems. Yeah, that's it then. That's it. Because I remember he said some sort of animal. I can take a picture of it and show you. It's a mess. I feel like I need to get one of those sickles out and just cut it. That's what I need to do. Just go cut it. I may do that. I may do that today. I may clean it up. Because hubby, hubby can't. He can help. But I think I'm going to do that. I want to go get the little... We have one of those old sickles. And then... Or take the gardening shears. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do today. Clean it all up. Make it look nice. And get rid of it because of the fire danger. Because I bet you that could just blow up in easy. Snake grass. Sometimes it's called snake grass. Okay. My nephews work in road construction in the Wichita Falls area currently. Shirley Payne, miss her. Wish she'd come back. Yeah, we haven't seen. There's several that we haven't seen. Shirley Payne, Ursula, Brenda, but you guys said, and Thris, she made like a little comment one time that she was coming back, but she hasn't come back. Or she did a little video, but not often. Michi, do you have Indian paintbrush weeds near you? I have to look them up. Indian paintbrush. I have to look it up. Whatever this is not pretty. It's just dried up sticks. Dried up, yeah. I have to look them up. I have to see what they look like, Indian paintbrush. Yeah, Adele is lurking. Adele is around. She lurks. Steve, they lurk. Who else? I was talking about it the other day. Who was that? I'm getting warm. This project is too warm. This is too warm. Mimi, the prettiest weed I've ever seen. I'm gonna have to look them up. Indian paintbrush. Indian paintbrush. Are they like really red? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I've seen those. Not in my yards. They are pretty. And this is considered a grass or a weed? They look like flowers. Beautiful. That's really pretty. Is this what you guys were talking about? Because they look like flowers. But I don't recall seeing those. Maybe something like that. This does look familiar right there. But this is, it says California. What does the Oklahoma paintbrush look like? Let's look. Because it, Oklahoma. Vibrant red, orange, yellow. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I can't say that I've seen those anywhere, no. But that's what it says right there. That's really pretty. And this is considered a grass or a weed? It's so pretty. It looks like flowers. It looks like something I would like to plant. Because they are really pretty. Beautiful. Nope. I can't say I've seen that in the yard. Nope. Jen Reeves, she was with one of our wood friends. Why can't I think of his name? Gosh darn it, he made my sign. La 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 la. La 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 la. Not John. Not Charles. Not. It's a weed. Interesting. It's a wildflower. It's a weed. Yeah, I know they were together. Adele and. Please, someone. My brain is not working today. Adele, are you lurking? Help us out. Arthur? Arthur? No, not Arthur. Arthur, no. Everybody thinking? It's not Victor, Arthur. Trying to think. Blue bonnets are pretty. Yes, blue bonnets. I like those. Those are pretty. The Texas flower. The blue bonnets. Good grief, why can't I think of his name? He made me my sign. Both of my signs. Indian paintbrush is a flower. Is it a flower? A wildflower? I'm gonna have to go look when I get home. When does it bloom? Around what time of year does that bloom? I was told weed when you lived in Oklahoma. I wonder, when is it time for blooming of those? Yes, wildflowers. Okay. I wanna finish this. This is not much left. Because they grow wildly. That's why they're considered weeds. Beautiful, yes, absolutely. I really like the pictures. They really look nice. Really pretty. Oh, the white is coming. I'm gonna finish it. Let's finish up this cake. So I'm probably gonna maybe 2 more rows and then put the finishing row on top. I think I finished my last one with like a half double spike. Back to my tree house, she says. Nobody can help us figure out Adele's boyfriend's name. He's one of our woodworkers, guys. Is it Arthur? No. Can't I think of his name? Hi, Michi, sweetie. Oh, there's Adele. Adele, hello. I have been hospitalized, still recuperating. It's Art. Yes. Thank you. Oh, you're not getting married, but you're happily living together. Good. As long as you're still together, you're like our second YouTube romance. Adele, and I'm so happy you're here. I know you lurk sometimes. I'm so happy. And I'm glad you're recovering, but oh my goodness, girl. Happily together. And that's all it, we don't have to get married. Art. I knew it was something like that. That's awesome. And I'm glad you're around. But who I'm worried about is Zoila, you guys. That's who I'm worried about. I'm really worried about. Really, 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 really. I wish somebody was living close by that can go and do a well check on her. If anybody hears from her, please let me know. Because we haven't seen her around for a week now. And that is not normal for Zoila. Not normal. She is okay? Mimi? You heard from her? And her mom is okay? Everything is okay? Don't we have some birthdays today? Is it Granny D's birthday today? Michi, oh, you did? Well, I haven't looked at my notes. Thank you. I'll check those messages out. Whose birthday is today? We have some birthdays. I know the 21st, there are some birthdays. I know Dawn and John are next week, the 24th. 24th, 24, right? Yep. But I think somebody's birthday today. I think it's Granny D. It is Granny D and Maureen. Yes. Are they going to have a birthday party later? And Adele has been a member for 23 months. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to have to do a special member live because I got those gifts for you guys. Maureen is today. Had party yesterday. Okay, I need to go and check that out. I missed that. I missed that then. Because I know there's a lot of March birthdays. I'm rather new here. What is the treehouse? It's like some people, when they're just listening to the chat and they're not participating in chat, they're kind of lurking. So they're either in the bushes, or they're in the treehouse, or they're in the forest. Bushes, they're here. They're saying, hey, I'm lurking. I'm in the bushes. Treehouse is usually, another extension of that. But forest, they'll never chat. They're just out there, far away. They're just listening in. They're not talking. And I have a few of those as well. And I appreciate every one of you. All right, Linda, see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you got some stuff done. I hope you had fun. I know you went for a little walk. Thank you so much. And I think Jaxie may be coming on. Oh, look, Sandra, she has it comfy in a hammock. Nice. That would be nice. A hammock in the sun today. That would be nice. I don't have a hammock. Yep, it's just watching and not chatting, pretty much. Pretty much. And I'm in the forest a lot because I'm usually at work or coming home from work or cooking and doing stuff. Sometimes I say hi, everybody, but sometimes I'm just too busy and I'm just listening in. Deviled, oh, that sounds good. Deviled eggs. Oh, Renee, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm wearing my Tiffany top that I made with some plant-based fiber, bamboo and Sorona, I believe it's called. Let's see, how much do I have left? Do I have left for another round and then a finishing round? I think so. Loaf cat. Did you make a loaf cat? Oh, deviled eggs sound so good. You just posted your 4th cat without legs and tail. Aw. It's cute. I have to check it out. I have to look. I'm getting hungry. Thank you, Mimi. Renee has been making socks. Sabrina knits. She was working on some socks and a top. I saw her little video earlier. And she's working on a yarn room. Our internet people, what am I there? They finally finished that whatever fiber optic nonsense. They finally finished that in our front yard. But the other cable is still above ground, so I may get on the phone and listen to them on hold for 2 hours. It's just crazy. Every time I call, I'm on hold forever and ever and ever and ever. And then whenever I get off work, they're closed. But we need to get something done. Because it's so slow. The internet at home is so darn slow. I got some new yarn yesterday and I'm planning another sweater even though I should work on whips. But that's the problem, right? When you get new yarn, you want to try it out and then you start a new project. That's like me making these mystery boxes, finding all this yarn, and I'm like, ooh, I like this. I should make something. I'm like, nope. Gotta finish some of these whips. Yeah, she found me. I found her. We emailed. We're good. It's a Scarface. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. But I'm gonna finish this yarn. Almost done. Got a bunch of white, and then there's a little bit of green and a little bit of brown. So I think I'm gonna finish this row, and then I'm gonna do the finishing touches on the top. Because, let me show you. Okay, so it's pretty wide. Okay, pretty wide. And it covers me. Yes, it covers me from head to toe. I don't think I want to make another cake. Because if I do another cake, then I'm going to have a king size blanket. But that wouldn't be too bad either. But I would like to call it a finished object. Because another one of those, another 1,000 yards, I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for it. I know. Thank you, Sandra. It's this, I can't remember what the colorway was called, but it's the Tiffany Hansen Your First T-shirt pattern, and it's with her yarn, her Eco Luxe, but it is not posted on her website right now. It's not listed, so I don't know if she's just sold out or if it's just something maybe not happening anymore. I don't know. But it's a fiber store in Texas. Call it finished. I think so, Erica. I think this is a nice throw. A nice size. I think I'm gonna call it finished. I'm gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna do the finishing touches on it. Make another in another stitch. So this is the anniversary, the variegated anniversary cakes. I know the corner to corner looks good in it. Could do that. Could do a corner to corner. I don't know what other, I mean, it's variegated. It's a busy yarn. You could do a corner to corner. I'm gonna go on Karen on your inspirations and see what all they have made with their anniversary cakes. I know there's like a kind of like a cardigan, I think like a hexie or something they made with it. Moss stitch, the moss stitch. I can stand the moss stitch. We can give that a try, sure. What, Michi, I will have to figure out the measuring. That is something I have tried not to do. Measuring of what? Measuring of what, Amy? Figure out the measuring. Oh, you mean for a top? Shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip, and give it maybe a little ease? The summer breeze top? Yeah, you just measure from hip to hip, the widest part of your body, hip to hip. Or take your favorite shirt, your favorite top that you like, that you feel comfortable in, and take those measurements. I do that a lot. If I have a top that I like, I measure it, maybe like 23 inches, 22 inches wide. So yeah, you could do that. Yeah. So you could either take one of your favorite tops, your favorite shirts, and measure that width, or measure your widest part of your body, your hips, and maybe do your chest as well. What's up? What's going on, Mimi? Yes, I'm happy you got inspired, Erica. I love the spiked granny. Measure the top. Yeah, there you go. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. You're gonna feel awesome when you wear something that you made. But yeah, go with your favorite top. Measure your, put it on out on your bed. measure it. Oh, Mimi White is part of me. You're too funny. Well, unless you want it fitting, but that's what I do. I measure my hips and my boobs. All right, here we go at the end of this row. And let's see what we got left. Okay, so now we have just a little bit, whoops, a little bit left. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm finishing it up. Finishing it up. Yay! Yes. Chain only one. I'm with you, Amy. Measure the top. There you go. Yeah, because if you have a favorite top, you can't go wrong then. Yeah, measure that because you know how it fits on you. You know how it feels. Yeah, and then I preferred making them with the Karen cotton cake because it was a cotton acrylic blend. So it's not too hot, not too heavy. You just posted to your SFT project. Woo, yay, nice. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Did Jaxie come on? Because we can raid over to Jaxie. And I'm going to finish this and I'm going to get me something to eat. Because it's 1 o'clock. We've been here since 9:45. This was fun. This was so nice. Yeah, I didn't have any appointments today or anything going on. So I'm going to have brown nails for 1 more week because my nail lady, she had surgery this week. So we're taking a little break. She's on now. All right, let's go and do a little Michi raid. Yeah, measure the top. I hope. And if you have questions, please email me. You can email me anytime. Yes. You've been busy making a dog bed for my Mastiff. That's a big dog. With a bunch of clearance blanket yarn I got from Hobby Lobby. Nice way of using your stash. Awesome. Yeah, this was fun. This was nice. I enjoyed it. As always, though, I always enjoy our Saturday mornings. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to go wash my hands, get some more water, get myself something to eat, and then I'm going to watch the following and finish this blanket. Yes. And finish and get some tape. I got to get some boxing, some of the packaging tape is what it's called. Packaging tape. Got to get some because I'm out. I only have like 1 little bitty roll left of that stuff. I go through a lot. I go through a lot of shipping supplies. I go through a lot of tape. Okay. It looks good. It looks really nice. This is a nice little fall blanket. Not sure what we're going to do with it, but maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do with that. Okay. Man. And that t-shirt yarn that Ramona got, nice. I'll have to see what she wants me to make for her little granddaughter. Renee, it's just my evening time when I have, or my lunch time in the car. I do get to crochet a little bit, but I feel like I've been working on this blanket for a long time. This has been like my Saturday blanket, kind of work on it a little bit. Yeah, finally get it done. Aw, that's okay. You've been working with your son. Well, you had the tree all cleaned up. There we go. Look at us. Look at us. That was so much fun. That was so much fun. Yes. Healing prayers for all those that need it, as always. Yes. Yes, it was great to see everyone. I hope you get to be some, productive. Enjoy your sunny days or your snow days. Up north, Canada, be safe in that snow. Monique says she sent me an email. Okay, I will check it out. And yeah, my members, I can't wait to see all of your little creations for that spring project. And then I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will get some of this yarn out and I'll show you guys that yarn, because it's a very nice textured yarn, and it has the shop information. And I will do some research, see if it's still available to buy, to order, because it's not on Tiffany's website right now for some reason. So I don't know what the story is on that. But yeah, and I want to make another one of these. We could make it together. We could. But yeah, if you want to check it out, go to her tutorial. This is a very nice, easy half doubles, I think. Half doubles, and yeah, I think this is a half double top. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday and a wonderful Sunday. Kim says she posted. Good, I'll have to check it out. I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Make sure you commented on Sundays last week, as I'm gonna go through all the comments today, and then I'm gonna close it in the morning. So you have until morning time to leave your comment to get into the little drawing for the replay back from last Sunday. And you'll watch later, Tina. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, if you decide to make that shirt, let me know, and let her know. Go ahead and post, and you can post it on my page and we can tag her in it. She loves to see that. And I think she has a community page too. Yeah. All right, you guys. And spread the word. I was 10 away from color change for my subscriber count blanket. I would love to change it this weekend. I would love to see the change. But with time, I know I have to be patient. But yeah. So have a wonderful rest of your day. As always, take care, stay safe, make good choices, be kind to yourself and one another. Thank you all so very much for spending time with me. Let's go and say hi to Jaxie over there. And I'm going to go get myself something to eat. I'm hungry. Bye. Tschüss.